Hello, welcome back to ep.27 Wings with Yephyrros.
Hello.
And this guy.
That's Ncjedi.
And it's time for Burn the Read Things.
Did I not read this last time?
I don't know. We were going this a week later from the last episode you saw.
I think it's more than that, isn't it?
A week or two, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Katori, hey Katori, oi! Bangny 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 bang. Bangny 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 bang.
Quack, quack.
That came out as if to protest about the noise. Hey, is your buddy in there?
Quack.
Get out of the way, will ya?
Get out of the way, will ya?
You sure? You sure? You shouldn't be quiet in the way. You sure? Oh yeah, he's turned to Skeletor earlier.
Yeah.
Curse you, He-Man! I move Hato out of the way. I'm sorry, forgive me. Seppuku for all. I move Hato out of the way and take a peek into Katori's room through the dark door. Through the dark door.
Through the dark door.
The door of darkness. Darn, Hato's in the way. I can't see.
It can't be that hard to move a duck.
It's a very violent duck. Ah, Kaneko.
Canada.
Canada. Canada. Has she come back yet? Kind of. Can I ask you to prepare dinner? You're my only hope, Canada. Four girls were found dead later that night. Oh yeah, it's the fire prod lamppost.
The fire? Oh, this thing.
Yeah, fire prod.
I thought you were talking about that thing. I was like, that's a lamppost? That's a table to me.
It has a lamp in it?
It's a bench, isn't it? It looks like a table, but it's like lower, so they made it a bench.
No, you have to bring your own chairs.
Those would be very short chairs.
Yeah. That's not what it looks like, though. I call out to her, but without surprise, Katori looks at me for a moment before quickly looking back at the lake. At night, the lake looks like a vast black mass of darkness lying sideways. On the other side is Windmill Hill, which looks beautiful when illuminated. Since she hadn't come back to the dormitory, I guessed that she might be here, and this is where I found her. What are you doing here? A self-assessment? Click. I say it in a lighthearted way, but she doesn't answer. I read it in a very aggressive way. Let's go back. It's time for your dinner, for your just desserts. There we go. Katori shook her head. You can't stay here, can you? It's... Why not? She mumbled quietly as her cheeks quivered for a moment. Elaborate. Sounds like she was getting tearful. Katori. Oh yeah, didn't she get into an argument with Akaha?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember at this remark when we decided those two don't like each other, and that because she always made that face of that she smelled something funny? Yes, that's true. You can't round off a fun day with an argument. For me too, today was an unbelievably fun day. It was like going back to when I was a kid. But going back to I was a kid. It's confirmed Aoi was a kid. Playing stupid pranks, nothing from the morning until sunset. From the morning until sunset.
This is really weird. Like, 2 weeks later, we're hearing all this.
Yep. Right now, the thing that makes me feel a little pleased is the fact that I know that Katori feels the same way. About Agaha. I didn't see the thing that happened in the class, so I can't really say, but she's a simple person. So I don't think she would have done what the teacher asked if she didn't want to. However, if she hadn't been asked, she's the type who would just do it anyway. That sometimes causes problems though, right? I said jokingly, and Katori smiled just a little. Today she wasn't asked to, but she skipped school with us, didn't she? That was the first time she had skipped school. It only struck us because that's how things turned out. She's not a bad person. Maybe she really thinks that she must be your friend, and that's what I think. Even Akaha wouldn't go this far just for the sake of being kind. She'd mug you before that. Hmm?
私の足がこんな風になったのは旅行先で事故に遭ったの。それまではあなたやあの子たちと同じように立って歩いたり友達もたくさんいて運動部にも入ってたバレー部だったのよ。
Really? I imagine Katori jumping up on the floor and launching an attack on the opponent's court. No doubt about it. She would have been brilliant, spectacular. Up.
それが事故で足を怪我して、私が行ってた学校にはエレベーターなんてなかったし、校舎の至るところに段差があって。
Step up as little as 5 centimeters is a huge obstacle for a wheelchair.
学校に通うことさえ困難になった。怪我する前のような生活。放課後みんなでハンバーガー食べに行ったり服を買いに行ったり、そんな当たり前のことが何一つできなくなった。仲の良かった友達は気がつくとみんな離れていってたわ。一緒に遊べないんだから当然よね。
That can't be true. They were your friends. They were your friends. They wouldn't care. They'd still come out with you. Saying that just might be oversimplifying things, though. At the very least, burp. At the very least, that's her actual experience of it.
ある時ホームルームで私がみんなから孤立してるのに気づいた先生が、ハバネさんはかわいそうな子なんです。もっと仲良くしてあげましょう。すごいショックだった。自分がどんな境遇にいるのか思い知らされて、その後一人でこっそり泣いたわ。悔しくて、そんな風に気を使われるのが嫌でしょうがなかった。
It feels like if someone would ask you, like, oh, you need help opening that bottle, she would just go and cry in her room.
I'd be honest, think she'd bust the bottle over their head. Like, it'd be a plastic one, too. So she'd just freeze it in the freezer and use it as a blunt weapon. Katori's hands were trembling as she held onto the hem of her skirt. Oh. I looked like the frustration of that time had come back to haunt her.
だからここへ来たの。完全バリアフリーの学校なら誰にも迷惑をかけず一人でやっていけるって。
At our school, Katori can go there by herself and go into and out the classroom without anyone's help.
けどやっぱりダメだった。学校って場所は一人でやっていけるようにはできてないのよね。
It's not just a physical problem. It's a social environment, and you can't get by without being involved with other people.
おまけにタイヤがパンクしたら遭難の危機だし、一人でお風呂にも入れないんですもの。なんかもう疲れちゃった。
She murmured as she spoke and looked across Windmill Hill to Windmill Hill on the other bank. The composed forms of the giant windmills seemed to have a calming effect on her. They're almost like in Atlantis the Lost Empire when the giant statues come up to make a force field. I don't know why, that's the scene I'm thinking of.
I don't know why they built them on the ocean.
Because no hills are in the way, so the wind goes in there head on.
Why not build them on the hills?
Because the hills are stupid.
What if the wind's coming from over there? Over from the hills?
Then they'll spin the other way. And they'll suck away all the power and make lasers. That would be pretty tiring, wouldn't it?
でしょ？私結構頑張った方だと思わない？
Oh, and I tried. And I tried. And I tried. I do. I agreed from the bottom of my heart. I just can't say something simple like, try even harder. Just...
ソアリング部の部員集めうまくいってるの？
Why don't you join? It looks like we might be able to do something. I just hope we make it in time, though. Join it. Join it now.
よかった。あの変な先輩ずっと一人で頑張ってたんでしょ？途中で終わらせちゃかわいそうだもんね。私も一度でいいから飛んでみたかったの。あのグライダーで。
Katori narrows her eyes as she speaks. She looks across the sky above Windmill Hill. Hey, don't really want to quit school, do you?
そんなことないわ。お父さんやお母さんも心配してるし、私が学校辞めて家に帰れば喜んでくれる。
Katori smiled when she said that, but to me it looks like she was forcing herself to smile. That's... Parents.
We need a face cam for this.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the jokes I want to make require a face cam.
Well, too bad your face is too bad for it. Yeah.
I think these are words you need to say.
But no, it's more funny because it's like how parents should raise their kids. Child, you know what you should do? You should drop out of high school. I hear they're hiring at the RBs. You make minimum wage, it's... If all the cool kids are doing it at your school, you should too. Okay, carry on. I sat next to Katori, and just like her, I looked at the view at the opposite bank. Before I came back to Kazegara, I was in a cycle racing club at the school really far from here. Click. When I started to speak, she glanced at me and didn't say anything while she listened. There are sports scholarships for that too, you know? I train desperately every day so that I would be exempt from paying tuition fees in order to win races. The practice was seriously tough, but riding the bike felt good, so it didn't really feel like such hard work. Bicycle road races are an incredible thing, especially with the Japanese drift, the Tokyo Drift. Picture that with the Tour de France.
It's a thing.
Are incredible, tiring things. In a big competition, you cycle 100 kilometers in one day.
100キロ。
100 kilometers.
それはすごいわね。
Don't worry, nothing happened there.
Good thing we didn't record KSP then.
That's not your line.
That is my line.
That is your line, but what you said wasn't.
Ow. It is, isn't it? Also, you have to go over the hills on the way. Hill climbing is complete heck. While climbing, I always want to give up. But after climbing it, cycling on a hill feels amazing.
Oh, he is a quitter. We were discussing this before.
Ncjedi quit on KSP, Kerbal Space Program.
Building planes is tougher than it looks.
As Katori's like, really?
Yes, really. Hey, but it's the game about planes as well.
Yeah, especially where Aoi didn't understand the concept of lift earlier. I couldn't tell if Kotori was impressed or envious when she responded. That part is fun, so that's why I thought I'd try racing. In one competition, I came third.
すごいじゃない。それって全国大会だったの？
I nod with pride. Actually, that's one of the few things that I can be proud of.
I imagine just putting on some of those those sunglasses and just yeah, That's how you nod with pride.
Yeah. Crap, what's the band? Anpan came to watch. I was really happy about that. What's the band? Was it Poison that did that one song that's like, she's my cherry pie?
I don't know.
I think it's Poison, isn't it?
I don't know.
Of course you wouldn't.
Leave it in the comments. Someone, anyone,
my cherry pie.
make this stop.
Click. But then I got greedy. In the first race of the second year, I had an accident. I gasped alongside. While I was in the middle of the downhill section, I was involved with another bike that had fallen down other things. In that situation, I was competing with several other bikes. I was in a hurry to get in the front and got too close to another bike. Then the accident occurred. The other bike suddenly lost its balance and I got tangled up with it in the head on the asphalt while traveling at high speed. With a bitter smile, I rolled up the leg of my pants on the right leg to show up.
What about the other guy? What happened to the other guy? Did he die? They just...
All the other bikes ran over him. With that accident, my life as a racer ended all too soon.
So that other guy's life just ended in general. He just evaporated. No one remembers him.
He had a family of 3 kids. The scar from the surgery is still fresh. Kotori looked at it and seemed to be lost for words. If it were her, she would be able to say that she got away with just this scar. With rehabilitation, I was able to walk again, and now I have no problems with everyday life. And the doctor said so too.
You don't need the doctors just to tell you that you can walk. You can probably figure that out yourself.
We really are trying to make fun of that way, aren't we?
It's fun.
But I can't ride a bike anymore. But you never forget how to ride a bike.
You don't seem to have any problem doing anything else. Why can't you ride a bike? Are you not allowed to?
Athletes are going to beat the crap out of Ncjedi.
Okay.
Just got sports injuries.
Okay. Well, still, you should be able to at least ride a bike. You might not be able to race. Maybe you can't go that fast. But you should be able to at least ride a bike, right? You can probably get enough momentum to ride a bike.
His leg at the hip, the joint will pivot at about 180 degrees when he does this to the leg. He'll be like, ah!
Just kick himself in the face.
It'll go like this to this, and the rest of the bike will be fine. That's what will happen. Click.
それが前の学校を辞めた理由？
I nod quietly.
Wait, what? Why would you quit your other school? Because you got a leg injury.
Because it was in athletic schools and he couldn't do his sports anymore. So he'd lose all of his scholarships and his life was ruined.
So it was just for athletics?
Yeah.
There was no learning?
Pretty much what it sounds like.
Alright.
I was a scholarship student, so it was hard for me to be there after I withdrew from school, but I could have stayed there.
Yeah, okay. That's what happened. Okay.
However, my friends from the cycle racing clubs were there and I would watch them practice. While I watched them doing their best from afar, I was unable to live a normal life. My leg recovered after rehabilitation, but instead I felt really depressed. I thought that I would be better if I couldn't move at all because I couldn't just given up on it. It was painful and difficult, and I didn't know how to handle it from all my unfocused thoughts. That's why I came back. I ran away back to my hometown. Somehow I felt a sense of relief, and I wrapped up the story. I wrapped this story.
And we'll wrap up the episode. Thank you for watching. Leave a subscribe and do comment.
And feel free to check out each other's channel in the descriptions below. I'm Yephyrros, and he's Ncjedi, and that was a new addition to it.
Don't look at his channel. It's awful.
Ncjedi's bad at Kerbal Space Program.
Someone's also bad at Risk.
I'm writing a song about it because he was mean.
Goodbye.
No, we're going over this. That him and his sister went straight for my land, so I couldn't get any troop bonuses from the continents. So while they were busy eating on me, he was able to grab more land and eat her up. So we were just doomed. And he was mean.
I know I'm mean.
He's
Goodbye.
very mean. He was karate chopping me earlier in the episode because he's a bully.
Good. Now goodbye.
We'll talk about this later. Bye!